Welcome back to Making the Case. I'm Laverne McGee in for Yodit. Day 3 of the federal trial for the 3 ex-officers charged in George Floyd's killing offered more witness testimony. Former officers J. Alexander King, Thao, and Thomas Lane are all facing charges of failing to give medical aid. Thao and King are also charged with failing to intervene as Derek Chauvin kneeled on George Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes, ultimately killing him. I've got my panel of legal experts here to help me break down everything that happened in court today. Criminal defense attorneys Lindsey and Natasha Scruggs. Welcome so much to Making the Case. Well, the first person called on the stand this morning was Derek Smith. He was the first paramedic on the scene. Smith spent the majority of the morning explaining his response to the scene back in May of 2020. Now, he testified that after checking on Floyd's condition, he decided to load him on the ambulance and move a few blocks away because he, quote, felt the crowd was hostile and unsafe. He also told the jury that he felt former Officer Lane was helpful in rendering aid to Floyd. And Lindsey, this guy was called by the prosecution, but with testimony like that, it sounds like he might have done more harm than good.
I agree. And it's an interesting situation because as a criminal defendant, you are never required to testify against yourself. But in this situation, somebody who's testifying about the actions of someone else and their opinion of it, especially when they are also on trial, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Natasha, from what you heard, was Smith's testimony more helpful to the defense?
Honestly, I don't think so. I mean, I believe that everybody was outraged when they saw the video of the killing, and so of course, people that were on the scene were hostile. I mean, I think that's a good explanation for that. But I don't think that it hurt the prosecution's case in this matter.
Okay. So during the cross-examination, the defense tried to paint the picture that Floyd might have been experiencing excited delirium. That's a term, excited delirium, at the time of his arrest, something that Smith didn't deny. He testified that excited delirium can be a side effect of drug use and can give users superhuman strength. Natasha, excited delirium came up a lot in Derek Chauvin's murder trial. The idea that George Floyd was some kind of superhuman clearly didn't resonate with jurors back then. Do you think it's going to have any impact now?
No, I definitely don't think it's going to have an impact. First of all, excited delirium is not recognized by the DSM, and it's something that has been used a lot by police departments across the country. And I think that the way that they use it in this matter, it definitely has racial implications in it. This whole superhuman thing, making it dehumanizing to him, and it's definitely not going to resonate, especially in 2022.
I agree.
Lindsey, what are your thoughts?
With Natasha. I agree with Natasha. Excited delirium I'm in Louisiana, that's where my practice is, and we don't even have anything that excuses behavior or that would permit someone to act in a certain way because they're upset. And you certainly can't say that drugs caused behavior. It's ridiculous to me, honestly.
So we also heard from Genevieve Hansen, the off-duty firefighter who witnessed George Floyd. He witnessed what was happening with George Floyd's murderer, and he begged officers to check his pulse. And then testifying during Chauvin's murder trial as well. Let's take a listen to some of what she had to say last year.
What's the point of doing chest compressions?
Pumping the blood for somebody that's not doing that themselves, trying to get a pulse back.
And were you able to do that, any of those steps?
No, sir.
Why weren't you able to do any of that?
Because the officers didn't let me in to the scene. I also offered, in my memory, I offered to walk them through it, or told them, if he doesn't have a pulse, you need to start compressions, and that wasn't done either.
Are these things that you wanted to do?
It's what I would have done for anybody.
When you couldn't do that, how did that make you feel?
Totally distressed.
According to reporters inside the courtroom, Hansen gave similar testimony today, questioning why so many officers were on top of someone who wasn't moving and was already handcuffed. Natasha, what was your reaction to hearing Hansen's often emotional testimony today?
You know, she in the state trial, she really poured her emotions out. I mean, she was disgusted. And I feel like she definitely felt that he was being dehumanized. That's why she said, I would do that for anybody. I this is just what I do. I took an oath and this is my job. So she's really confused as to why they didn't do their jobs. And that's actually a very key thing for this particular federal trial.
Lindsey, your thoughts?
Yes, I agree. And this is refreshing. You know, we've all kind of not forgotten what happened when we watched this trial, the Chauvin trial, months ago, but watching it again, especially with this EMS officer, and knowing, you can tell she's clearly upset about how things were handled. And I think her testimony was absolutely crucial, because it was raw and it was real. And her saying, I couldn't do anything, I think it made a huge difference in the outcome of the Chauvin trial, and I think it will do the same here.
All right, criminal defense attorneys Lindsey Cheek and Natasha Scruggs, thank you both for joining us.